Racer in the Jailbird is the third feature for Michael Roxham, the man who did The Drop and Bullhead, and he's back this time with this rather strange in tone movie. This is all about two characters. You have Bibi and Gigi. That's abbreviations of their name, that's what they call each other. We have Bibi, who is a young race car driver who is doing rather well in that, and we have Gigi, who is a gangster type of person, a robber, someone who takes down banks, and these two people fall madly in love and things evolve. It's one of these movies that I wasn't really too sure what I was getting into. Having seen the trailer, it gave me a kind of flavour of some of the things, but I wasn't expecting a lot of the movie to focus as much on the relationship as it does. And these two people fall wildly in love at the start of the movie, and you really do see this connection form in front of your eyes. There's the two actors who are doing fantastic work here, really connect and bring these characters to life and make the connection feel almost tangible in front of you. It's a deep, once in a lifetime love that these two people form, this bond, and anyone be damned that tried to take them apart. In the first half of the movie, because the movie's definitely split into two rather different tonal aspects of movies. The first half is all about the sort of playful nature of the relationship, each of them pushing the boundaries and falling madly in love and deeper in love, whereas Bibi is doing really well in her racing. You have Gigi, who is reluctantly going along on these heists, so he's starting to say, you seem getting kind of world weary of it, and the heists themselves are really well shot. They're not as flashy or as flamboyant as some other movies that I've seen, but they feel more low-key, more realistic, and more sort of stringent in the way that they are formed, shot, edited, put together. There is a bank heist at the start that's rather minimalistic. They go in, they do what they have to do, they get out. There is a rather more elaborate heist later on, which both of them are action-packed. They have great action set pieces in them, and they're energetic and they're fun. You get the racing sequences with Bibi, who is fantastic. It's all high-octane energy as the car's visually shaking about, as it's careening around tracks, and she's wildly overtaking people, and it's very energetic, it's very flashy and quick paced, as their love blossoms as well. It's very fast paced and as kinetic as their lifestyles, and as they come together, as they realise that they want each other, things arise and spanners are thrown into the works, and the movie becomes rather sombre, rather bleak, rather run down and dark, and just it's completely unexpected dark turns in this movie. You have all these bright photography scenes at the start. It's sunlight, it's bright colours, and it gets darker and drabber and dreary and more run down as the movie moves on, as the tale becomes twisted and torn, and it was something that I really wasn't expecting. The last hour of the movie for me really was a depressing end to the film, to their story, to their love. It felt as if it was just terrible. Not as in the movie was bad, but the relationship and everything that happens to these people is just a horrible situation that they end up in, and it's misery upon misery continuously for these characters, which is good for the filmmaking, because by the midpoint you're really into the relationship, you're into the characters, and you want to see them break free of their confines and have this fantastic life. But then it just takes one hell of a downturn and just one slippery slope, and just, well, I don't want to give too much away, but it's something that's definitely worth seeing out. The visual style, the visual poeticness of the movie is there on screen. It's very interesting. Like I said, it works in tandem with the script, creating a mood with the colour and the way it's shot from the beginning right down to the end of the movie. It's a unique movie. I don't know if it's one that I can fully recommend as going, this is a hugely enjoyable movie. It's one that you will have seen and it will probably stay with you, but I don't know if I was happy with the ending, simply because it wasn't what I wanted to see. Doesn't mean it was the wrong ending for the movie, it just means that I wasn't overly happy with it. There's limited extras on the disc. You get the trailer and you get interviews with the director and the two main stars, both who are absolutely excellent in the movie, and the direction itself is pretty fantastic as well. Racer and the Jailbird is a pretty solid movie. It's one that is going to stick with me for a little while. It's one that I'm going to think back to, but I doubt I'm ever going to go back and check out again. But I do think it's worth checking out. It's out on Blu Ray, it's out on DVD now if you're interested on it. There'll be links below where you can pick up on Amazon if you're going to check it out. And I'll see you next time on Man vs Film.